Hi, welcome to the Forest of Arden. My name is Chris Ryan. Today's video we're looking at the follow through. I've got 3 checkpoints that you can use to ensure you're finishing your golf swing in the correct way. So the follow through, I am not going to claim that anybody out there hit the ball better because they improved their follow through. That is not what I'm saying in this video. However, what we're going to do is we're going to look at 3 things that I would like to see in the follow through. And if you don't have one of these things, 2 of these things, it might suggest that some other things are happening in your golf swing which you may want to address. The follow through doesn't improve how we hit the golf ball. As long as that golf ball is hit with good impact conditions, that's all we're after. How we finish the golf swing is not important. But like I say, it does give some insights as to what that golfer might have done prior to the follow through, and that can definitely get us on the right track to improving. So what are we talking about the follow through? Well, we're talking about literally the end position. So when we're in this position here and we're hopefully watching that ball fly towards its target. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is body weight. Where is your body weight when you finish the golf swing? If I was taking my starting position and I've got a mid-iron here, for this mid-iron, I would prefer to have slightly more of my weight on my lead leg by about 55%. When I finish my golf swing, I would like to have around about 90 to 95% of my body weight on this lead leg. So my back foot is there, that's definitely applying some pressure to the ground, but it's only through the toe. Most of my weight is on my lead side. And we would generally see this for the majority of iron shots that we play. There are some cases where this might be different for driver. Certainly the longer hitters who hit driver, certainly the world long drive guys, they may well finish with some weight on the back leg. We're not going to go too much into that today, but when you're hitting iron shots, I would like you to feel like you finish with 95% of your weight on your lead leg. So, more importantly, if you aren't achieving this, what would that suggest about your golf swing? Well, I'm going to guarantee that there are some golfers out there watching this video who find it very difficult to get onto that front leg. You feel that maybe that weight is back, or maybe you feel like it's forward but it can't stay forward. There is a good chance that your club path will be to the left of your target. Now, when the club path is to the left of the target, we often find that we have to back up with our weight in an attempt to move the low point towards where the golf ball is. Without going into too much detail, the more you swing across and to the left, the more you're going to back up to try and guarantee that strike. So many of the golfers I see who are struggling to get the finish position with the weight on that lead leg, they very often have a club path which is to the left. So the fault is the path being to the left. The result of that is the golfer struggles to finish on their lead side. So fixing where you finish with your weight is not really what we're looking to do. However, as I said at the start, it gives us a good insight as to what that golfer might be doing. The second thing I want you to look at is body shape. Now, what do we mean by body shape? Well, when I take my address to this golf ball, you will notice that I have some amount of tip or bend forward. So I am tilted forwards, my chest points down towards the ground. Now, when I finish my golf swing, you will notice that my chest is pointing a little bit more upwards. Now, I would call this belt to target, chest to sky. That's a great way for you to think about it. My belt is at the target, my chest is to the sky. Now, that is not where I started. As we said a moment ago, I started with some amount of tip forward. So through my golf swing and through into my follow through, that forward bend that I had, I lost that and I went to what we call extension, which is where we almost arch backwards with the chest up to the sky. Now, again, some of you may well find that when you finish your golf swing, you're a little bit more in this position. Now, you can see here, I'm still bent forward by some amount. My chest is pointing more down to the ground. I certainly haven't extended through and got my chest pointing to the sky. Now, if you're this golfer, what would that suggest? Well, I would suggest that you're not really applying the speed to the golf club in the most efficient way, and you're probably not applying the most amount of speed that you could to the golf swing. How we go from being flexed forward and extended follow through is a great way to add speed to the golf club. The extension of the body is a great source of power. Done correctly, it's efficient and it's powerful. Done incorrectly, you're sacrificing distance, you're sacrificing power. So how we finish that golf swing is really, really important in terms of your body shape. So very simply, belt to target, chest to sky. That's a great thought process for you. So you're going to feel like you make contact with the golf ball and then through, you're going to feel like you extend upwards, belt to target, chest to sky. That's going to ensure that we're extending that body correctly. It's going to make sure that you're not keeping your head down too long. That's another reason why I see that golfers who feel like they keep their head down too long very often don't extend through. And I think that's going to make your golf shots a lot more efficient. The last thing I would look for in your follow through is just that you are balanced. It's really, really important. So when I hit my golf shot, whatever club that is that I'm hitting, I want to be balanced. I want to feel completely relaxed, in balance, able to watch my ball fly from start right through to finish. Again, some of those golfers out there who are watching this may well find that you're off balance in certain directions, you're falling forward, you're falling backwards. This is going to indicate that you're not efficiently using your body, or maybe you're just swinging with a little bit too much speed for your golf swing. I believe that everyone's golf swing has got a certain speed. The more efficient your golf swing is, the more speed you can apply without losing your balance. So let's say, for example, I've got a golf swing which is, I'm going to make this very extreme, a very much out to in golf swing. Now as I make this movement here, I feel absolutely, completely in balance. I know this isn't the best golf swing I'm demonstrating, but I feel in balance. Now, as I start to make that move with a lot more speed, I certainly feel like I'm a lot more off balance because the golf club is not being moved around my body in the most efficient way. At speed, it's going to have more of an effect on me. It's going to pull me in different directions. I'm going to try and resist against that. I'm increasing the chances of me being off balance through impact and then through into the follow through position. As we keep saying, if I'm not in balance at the follow through, that's not really the issue. The issue would be that if you're out of balance in your follow through, there's a very good chance that you're out of balance through the golf swing. And if you're out of balance through the golf swing, you're not going to deliver the golf club to the ball consistently, efficiently, and strike that ball out the middle. So I want you to think about your follow through. Changing that won't change your golf swing, but it may well tell you that there are some things happening prior to that which you may wish to address. Let's hit one. I'm hopefully going to try and demonstrate all of those things. So a little bit of pressure, and I've only got a 6 iron here off this par 5, so I should be able to do all those things. So weight is on the lead side, belt is at target, chest is at sky, and I feel completely in balance. Those are my checkpoints. That suggests that there may well have been some good stuff in my golf swing prior to that, and hopefully the shot would reflect that. So follow through. Not going to change the ball flight on its own, but it does give us an insight. It's almost a window into what you might have done in your golf swing. Use those checkpoints. Next time you practice, it may well tell you something about your golf swing and in turn help you improve and hit some better golf shots. Thank you for watching. Comments box down below. Like button, give it a thumbs up if you did like the video, and also subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. More videos coming each and every week, always free, helping you play some better golf. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.